So in this lab, we'll be seeing on Terraform demo. Okay, so I have just taken it from my Azure DevOps demo generator, like you know about that, right? So when you go to Azure DevOps demo generator, and there you can see multiple options like Terraform, Ansible, and various other things. When you go to the choose template here, go to DevOps Labs, and here you can choose Terraform, Ansible, Docker, and other areas. So I just choose this Terraform over here. Okay, you can also choose Ansible or Docker for your testing purposes. So I just chose the Terraform, and then I just took that program over here. And now when you see the program files, you can see the this is going to be your .NET project, which is parts unlimited projects. And here you can see the list of build and release templates, and under scripts you can see the list of PowerShell scripts over here, and under docs you can see a lot of documents, and under environments you can see a lot of environments as well. Okay, so where exactly is the environments and other areas that I'm going to do? And under here you can actually see a PowerShell scripts and everything for the environmental creation. Okay, so these are all the list of files that has actually been given out of Terraform. Okay, so you can see the test cases and complete thing over here. Now what happens, I'm just going to a pipeline, and this is a default pipeline which is given when you import things from Azure DevOps demo generator. I'm just going inside, and I'm just seeing the same .NET steps over here: .NET restore, .NET build, .NET test, and .NET publish. And I'm just copying the Terraform files to the release pipeline. Okay, so I'm just clicking on Q, and it actually runs on the Windows agent. Okay, so it actually runs on the Windows pipeline, and then automatically we will get a artifact out of it. So then what happens, I'm just going to the release pipeline, let it run. In the meantime, I'll just show you the last run one. So here, if you see the last time when it run, it actually gives you an artifact, and this artifact will automatically have your zip file for the web deployment and the Terraform files, which is going to be your webapp.tf file. Okay, it is going to create your web app in the Azure. Okay, so now after this, what happens, you have to go to the release pipeline, and under the release pipeline you can see, click on edit, and this is going to be your drop file from the build pipeline. And under this you have 8 tasks. One is Azure CLI, two, and here you can actually give your subscription, and these are all automatically filled here. If you see, it is trying to create a storage account, and it is trying to create a resource group under West US. Okay, and it is trying to create a storage account for us. Okay, the next is PowerShell. First is Azure CLI, the next is PowerShell. Under PowerShell, it is trying to create us a key, storage vault key, and then this is going to replace the tokens. So inside this Terraform file which we have, it is trying to replace it with the storage keys or key vault keys. Okay, and then next step, I'm trying to install the Terraform latest, and then I'm trying to initialize the Terraform. Okay, and here you can see the subscription names and the resource group names and the storage account and the container names and everything over here. And I'm trying to plan a Terraform, and then I'm trying to apply it. Okay, so this auto approve is nothing but whenever you run the Terraform apply, it will ask you for a manual approval. So during a build and deployment, you cannot go and do a manual approval. That's why I'm just giving if an auto approve, so that it automatically approves on our behalf. Okay, and finally, once if the infrastructure is created for me, then I'm going to do a web deployment, and the web app will be created automatically for me. Okay, this is what the concept is. So let us see if the existing build pipeline is completed. Okay, it is still running. Okay, so the build is still running. So just maybe like wait for a couple of minutes until the build gets completed, and then we will see the particular output. Or I can just still try to run it with the old build. Okay, yeah, let us wait for a couple of minutes, and then we can try to run it from the new build as well. So okay, so now the build is completed, the test is completed, now it is publishing. Okay, publish is done, copy is done, and the artifact is done. Awesome. Okay, so now I can see when I go back, I can see the test is all completed. Okay, test cases is all passed, and then I can see the artifact is being published over here. Okay, this is a zip file, and the Terraform is being published. Now when I go to the CD pipeline, now you would have seen like the release is over here, and then I just need to click on create a release, and here I'm just choosing the latest one. So today is 11th, so I'm just choosing 11th one, and then I'm clicking on create. Okay, now the release 2 is created. Now I'm just going inside, and then I'm seeing the logs. So now when I go to my Azure and when I go to the resource groups, I can see there is no Terraform groups resources has been created. So once after the CLI and the PowerShell and the Terraform particular codes is being run, I can see a Terraform resource group being created over here, and then a web app is being created, and then the deployment of Path Sampler Limited is being deployed over there. So now if you see, as your CLI is being run, and it is going to create a resource groups for us. So let us wait and watch. Okay, so if you see here, this is going to be my resource group. So under West US, Terraform RG is going to get created. So once if it is succeeded, we can see that over here. See, Terraform RG resource group is created, and under that, you can actually see the storage account is being created over the next type. So it might take around, the whole steps can take around 10 minutes. So let me just pause my video and then come back once after everything is completed.